It shines down, the fixtures next to it, they overlap, and all the light levels multiply in uniform, and you get a great light coverage. Hi everybody, Neil Peterson here with LED Lighting Supply. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of ceiling height in indoor sports applications. Pickleball, volleyball, tennis, basketball, your gyms. When I say gyms, I mean school gyms, but it could also be a rec gym or even a gym where you go to work out in many cases, because in all these places, the light level, the uniformity of the light, the brightness, the placement is also important. And you'd really be surprised that mounting height is one of the biggest factors that impacts your light level. And so, in these applications, specifically pickleball, tennis, the real advantage is the higher your ceiling is, the better. And the reason why that is, when I say higher, if you have a 20, 25, 30 foot ceiling in your, which you usually do in tennis, but pickleball, you get a great light spread. You're able to get the light to spread everywhere and overlap, and which gives you very uniform play. And that's really when you're traditionally using a traditional type of high bay, where the light's all coming down. We also have these, so this is a standard 120 degree optic. It shines down, the fixtures next to it, they overlap, and all the light levels multiply in uniform, and you get a great light coverage. You do get the light coming down, so you do get a little bit of glare, but we've treated that with a frosted lens on the fixture that reduces the glare. And other than the first couple of days, people don't look up at the light anyway. Okay, so it's really not that bad. It's very similar to the current metal halides or fluorescent T5 fixtures that you have in place. Also, we have a version of this fixture that has a selectable optic on it. So it supports the 120, but it can also support 90 or 60 degrees by turning the optic. What that means is, instead of the light flooding so much, it comes straight down. And you use that when you're at higher height, 35, 40 feet, because the higher you are, the broader that spread gets. And what you don't want it is to use a 120 degree optic at 40 feet, and it floods the walls and isn't getting the light on the courts. So again, height becomes very important. We also, from a standpoint of, in many of your indoor sports applications, especially tennis, even pickleball, uplighting is a consideration. It's probably only about 10, 15% of the time, but you do that with a fixture where the fixture is mounted, where traditional light shines down, and you turn the light up. And we do a lighting plan to show you actually get much more uniformity than you do with the light down, but not quite as much light. You have to get a lot more watts to get more light. But the trick here is, so realistically, this fixture should be mounted at 24 feet, and you have another 6 to 10 feet above it for the light to bounce off and then spread out down on your court. Now, that ceiling needs to have reflective paint on it, so that you get it doesn't necessarily need to be white, but we found the white is the most effective. But you do need a reflective ceiling. So, and a lot of the tennis courts out there have that. So this is a great fit, 300 watt, tons of light, that mounting at 24, 25, or 30 feet and going up to 40 feet and bouncing off. We have customers that love this. So again, this is our uplight sports fixture for those uplight applications. Where you run into trouble is where you have a really low mounting height though. 15 feet becomes tough because you can have too much light. You don't get a lot of spread. The fixtures are down low, so you see them all the time. Whereas when they're up higher, the players don't see the light. They're not looking at the light. So in those cases, we like to recommend a lower wattage fixture and maybe something in a different form factor. Even though we do have a 100 watt version of this, should be great in those applications. But the lower you are, you need less light, or else all you're going to do is get a big spot on the ground, and then you're going to get what we call shadows in between. So as you hear, mounting height is very important. The height of your facility is very important. So if you want to give one of our lighting specialists a call or visit our website at ledlightingsupply.com, you can chat with us. You can send us an email from the website, or there's an 800 number for you to give us a call. And one of our lighting specialists will help you figure out your space, figure out the right fixture, figure out the light levels you can get, and recommend the right solution for you. So have a great day and stay in the light.